We have successfully completed the second goal of our tough challenge game, creating a leading OS and maintaining dominance in the computer industry. This challenge demands strategy, game knowledge, and experience. And failure is easy if you're not careful. Here are key tips from our journey so far. Speed matters. Reach sub-goals quickly to stay ahead of competitors. The faster you reach your sub-goal, the less advanced the competition will be for your next goal. Pause the game periodically to set up your supply chain and manage your firms effectively. Subsidiary management. Keep strict policies early on. The subsidiary's job is to support your growth, not compete with your main corporation. Use it for backward integration and selling to competitors for added revenue. OS dominance. Start OS development early. Invest in R&D and launch it in all cities simultaneously. Use the expertise points from the rewards to boost operating system R&D. Ensure enough production capacity for paper and DVDs for software packaging. Market expansion. Expand computer product sales to new cities with spare production capacity. Invest in branding to boost the product overall rating, revenue, and profits. Delegation and expertise. Hire a CMO and a COO as soon as possible to handle micromanagement and add their expertise to your corporation. Focus your attention on optimizing the supply chain and achieving sustainable growth. After achieving the first two sub-goals, our next and main objective is to expand our corporation's reach into internet marketplaces. With internet firms now unlocked, we have the opportunity to venture into e-commerce and the broader internet industry. This expansion can contribute to our revenue and profits. At the same time, we must retain market dominance in both the operating systems market and the computer industry, ensuring sustained success across sectors. Many internet companies operate on a business model where consumers use their services for free. However, providing these services incurs costs for the service provider. Take search engines as an example. Users perform searches at no cost, yet large companies develop and operate these services. So, how do these internet companies make money? The answer lies in their funding model, a typical example of a two-sided market. While one side offers free services to users, the other side generates revenue by selling advertisements to businesses. Two-sided markets are not limited to search engines. Other examples include credit cards, online marketplaces, recruitment sites, and the widely used Adobe Reader. Adobe, for instance, distributed its PDF reader for free to as many users as possible, bundling it with software packages and later offering it as a free app online. This strategy created a massive user base, making the PDF format a standard for read-only documents. With this high market penetration, Adobe could then sell professional PDF creation software at premium prices to companies looking to produce documents compatible with the widely adopted Adobe Reader. The rise of platform economies has transformed how modern internet companies operate. Platforms act as intermediaries, connecting different user groups to enable transactions. A classic example is online auctions, one of the earliest digital platforms. On online auction platforms, users can list products, often second-hand, for others to bid on. The platform facilitates these connections and earns revenue through transaction fees. The business model is known as a customer-to-customer market. Since then, platformization has expanded significantly. Major digital platforms like Airbnb, Instagram, Uber, and Steam now facilitate a wide range of economic and social interactions. In many cases, platforms function as critical infrastructure comparable to traditional systems like railroads or utilities. These platforms often rely on network effects. The value of the platform increases as more users participate. For more on network effects, refer to the previous part 2 of our challenge game. Digital platforms have both advocates and critics. Supporters highlight their ability to create new services and markets, enabling innovation and fostering economic activity. Critics, however, raise concerns about issues such as precarious working conditions, the exploitation of users and merchants through dependency on a single platform, and the increasing power of privately owned platform corporations. The debate on the impacts of platformization continues. I let you decide where you stand. The gig economy has emerged as a distinct labor market enabled by digital platforms, characterized by short-term, flexible, or freelance work arrangements. The gig economy connects workers directly with consumers. Prominent examples include Uber, Deliveroo, and Fiverr, where individuals earn income by providing on-demand services, products, or activities. Unlike traditional employment, gig workers are paid per task or service rather than receiving a regular salary. For consumers, this model differs several advantages, such as access to diverse services without the overhead costs. Additionally, consumers benefit from greater flexibility and choice. For workers, the gig economy provides both opportunities and challenges. On one hand, it offers the freedom to self-manage work-life balance and choose projects. On the other hand, it raises concerns about workers' rights, legal protections, and financial stability due to the lack of traditional employment benefits. The gig economy sparks ongoing debates about the balance between consumer convenience and the rights and protections of workers. I leave it to you to weigh the pros and cons of this evolving economic model. Once again, welcome to today's session of Capitalism Lab. As part of the challenge game, we are stepping into the role of a technology corporation navigating the exciting challenges of the internet economy. Here's our plan. Scaling into local markets. While investing heavily in R&D to enhance our computer and digital products, we'll expand into all available local city markets to maximize revenue. E-commerce expansion. We are launching an e-commerce business as a new sales channel, complementing our retail stores. As fast followers, we will compete with already established internet firms. Brand awareness and internet media. To strengthen our brand, we will invest heavily in advertising. Additionally, we plan to establish an internet media firm to create synergies with our marketing efforts. Capitalism Lab simulates the real-world economy, letting us build our own corporation and test business strategies similar to those used by real-life companies. The base game allows us to produce hardware using diverse input materials and semi-finished products. The digital HDLC adds depth, introducing software development, e-commerce, telecom, and advanced R&D mechanisms. The talent system requires us to recruit skilled employees to drive innovation. The subsidiary DLC lets us establish a chip-making company to produce cutting-edge CPUs and electronic components. Our scenario has 3 parts, each targeting one of the challenge game's goals. Today, in part 3, we'll expand into the internet economy to achieve the third and final goal of the game. For sure, the community will find more optimized strategies to maximize the results of the challenge game. This video holds as an example how to accomplish the challenge game. At the same time, feel free to find a more effective approach for your corporation and achieve better results. Let's dive in and conquer part 3. Good luck, and may our strategy lead us to success. This is the main menu of the game. We are playing the recent version 10.0.53, where the challenge game is included. We are following up today. It is called the Tech Corp From Crisis to Comeback challenge game. Instead of relaunching it, we will load the save game from last time and continue our journey to accomplish the main goal of this challenge game, the third goal. Here we are on the map. Before we dive into the different topics of the scenario and the goal, let's first have a quick view and recap on the scenario. We are in the year 1997, June 21st. We have in our scenario on the world map 5 cities. Eindhoven as a smaller city with 500,000 population. San Francisco and Seattle with almost 2 million, 1.5 to 1.9 million inhabitants. Seoul and New York cities as big local markets, cities with more than 4 million inhabitants. Let's now check our current goal. The main goal, the current goal, is to merge in digital marketplaces. It says, expand your corporation's reach into internet marketplaces, establish a strong presence in the internet while also capturing a high market share, leverage innovative platforms, optimize digital strategies, and build a dominant ecosystem to become a powerhouse in the online world. The goal deadline is 2007, so exactly 10 years time. And we have to earn an annual revenue of $5 billion, whereas currently we are at 3 billion. The annual operating profit will be 1 billion. We are almost reaching this, so we have a very good margin at the moment. The subsidiary needs to have an annual revenue of $800 million, which is currently already the case. Market dominance in computer OS needs to be retained, as well as market dominance in the computer industry. The rewards after achieving this will be unlock the product class of communication devices, so we are able to emerge into new markets, and of course a score bonus plus early completion bonus if we complete it early. So first of all, we said that we want to leverage on expertise points, and as for each sub-goal reached, we will earn expertise points. We will do and directly apply the knowledge points. We already applied to computer and operating system to boost R&D there, and now we will do the same for e-commerce as we want to emerge the online markets. Therefore, we will attribute the 30 knowledge points we earned with achieving our last sub-goal now on e-commerce. Apply. Before we will look into our setup and our supply chain and so on, we will do what is now urgently needed to emerge into e-commerce and the internet marketplaces. If we look into the digital guide and the internet guide, we see that there are several options, to several business models to follow up in the internet. E-commerce we will do for sure. This will complement our retail stores, but also we will look into one of those other business models which relate to advertisement, whereas we can create some synergies as we are. Let's check it in our financial report of the LP Corporation. In our balance sheet, we see that we spent, in our income statement, we spent in the last year advertisement 2.9 million, and in total for a lifetime already more than 35 million. So some of those probably we can pay to ourselves in our own media firms. To check for our other competitors firms how competition looks like for the internet companies, we can use this overview here. And for example, check for e-commerce, and we see that we have already 3 other e-commerce online stores in our scenario. So there's already competition happening, though none of them are profitably, obviously. And also for all other internet companies, there's already competition for sure for search engine, social network 3, video sharing only 1, photo sharing 2, microblogging 1. And now we can check where we want to enter. Microblogging, we have quality 72, reads almost 40. Photo sharing, quality already 70, 3. Video sharing 76. For E-commerce, social networks. It's rather low, but we have 3 competitors, and search engine, kind of many competitors. So I would suggest either take video sharing or microblogging to enter the market, and we will choose microblogging because for microblogging we only need to research one technology. It's rather easy to enter this market. Yeah, whereas for video sharing we have 2 different technologies to be researched first. Yeah, maybe do this later, but microblogging we can do. For e-commerce, through our knowledge points, we now have already a value of 30 in technology, so we can directly set up this business. For microblogging, this is not the case. The required technology is 10 points, but we are at 0 at the moment. So first R&D, then setting up the business. Let's do that. So we have enough money with our beta logo, our light proton company. We have $1.263 billion on our bank account, so we can easily afford for an e-commerce internet business. So we go here, digital age, internet companies, and set it up here in Eindhoven, where we have all of our companies at the moment located. Let's set it up here. And after we bought it, we set web business type to e-commerce. And here we see the different revenue models, the business models of the companies. So some are doing advertisement. Yeah, this is the 2-sided business model where the users use it normally for free. And then other companies on the other side, on the other hand, pay for advertisement and so fund the business model. We have subscription-based services and service fee-based revenue models. We take e-commerce for now. First, always it says that the required technology is not available yet, but this is actually not really true. Required tech is 10, we are at 30, so within a few days this will work out. But before we do so, we will also invest into improving our technology. 30 is not enough. So what we need is e-commerce core and e-commerce UI research, and to find a good location for our R&D center and not set it up in a city where we don't find the talents. We will first check in our headquarters where the talents are available, most highly skilled talents. So we will go to e-commerce core first. 80. Yeah, in San Francisco we find many at 190 level. Seattle not so many. New York good. Let's go to San Francisco. Here we are. And now we will set up for our main corporation an R&D center. Let's set it up here. We do research on technology. First of all, let's see whether we can hire through competitors, e-commerce core and UI, nothing. Therefore, we will hire all available from the open job market, hire all, start R&D. We will pick 1 year as we gain higher tech advancement compared to 6 months. And the same for e-commerce UI. Go back to Eindhoven. We'll check for the talents in technology of e-commerce UI. San Francisco is good. Yeah, we will again go to San Francisco and also set up here an R&D center. Let's pick this location. Again, technology, UI, hire all, start R&D, 1 year. Also almost 60 after 1 year. Good, so now we improve the technology of e-commerce. And we also said, after investigating the current competition, that we want to start a microblogging website. Yeah. Before we can set up the business, we need to do the minimum research first. So let's go back to our headquarters, check for talents in technology for microblogging. Microblogging engine. Again, San Francisco seems good. Yeah, we will again go to San Francisco. This is our talent hub for our internet businesses. We will again set up R&D here. We can check whether there's already a competitor employing. No, it's not the case. Where we can headhunt targets. Instead, we will recruit them from the open market. Hire all, start R&D. Unfortunately, we cannot research the minimum requires of 10 points within 6 months. Yeah, we have to do 1 year. And we have already in technology advancements of 28. Yeah, that's it. Good. So in 1 year, we are able, in June 1998, able to set up our microblogging website. We also received some notifications on R&D completed for desktop computer. I always take the opportunity also check for the loyalty. That's fine. And for printer, also around 50, a little bit lower. I think that's still fine. And now returning back to Eindhoven, where we have our new online store. We'll now let the simulation pass a few days until it detected that we reached the minimum required technology level with 30. It was 10. And now we will set up the business. Yeah, we will invest a lot of money into features quality. There are no products in our store yet. We will take care of this in a minute. And we will invest a little bit into marketing. We'll do this later when we have our microblogging own site and then invest into this one. For the products, we can set up not here the products. We need to go to from where we want to ship the products. The e-commerce business model is a little bit different than the local retail stores, where we ship the products to the retail store and they sell it directly to the consumer. Here in e-commerce, we will ship it from our warehouses to our consumers, and the consumer will take over the freight costs. Yeah, so this means that we need to lower a little bit the price because the freight costs comes on top of it. And also for e-commerce, the precondition obviously is that there are internet users. And if we look into the year 1997 and in the city statistics of computer users and internet users, we see that those are not so high at the moment. Yeah, though we have in San Francisco, for example, 1 million computer users, only 1/3 of them have internet access. Also for New York City, with more than 300 million, it's not much more than 370. So this means the market is rather small. So it will have a slow start and it will grow with the internet users increasing. So let's now sell what we have in our portfolio. This is easy to find out. We can, for example, in our corporate details, we can see all of our products we currently sell, the computer OS, desktop computer, notebook computer, and printer. So let's start with the desktop computer. But first of all, we need to identify a good pricing for the desktop computer. As from one online store, we distribute across all the 5 cities. We need to find a price which is good for all of these cities at once, at least for the bigger ones, right, with the larger markets. So that's why we will check for the computer, desktop computer. We will go to the product details. Okay. And here see what is our average price at the moment. In Eindhoven it's 560 almost. Here it is 680 in Seattle. We are not selling at the moment. Seoul we are also not selling. And in New York it's more than 700. Eindhoven is a very small market, so we will rather orientate ourselves on San Francisco. Shipping will be probably $50 to $60 depending on the location of the consumer, so therefore not more than 600. We will now go to one of the warehouses supplying desktop computers, maybe this one. And here we are able, not yet, later, to set up this to sell online. Yeah, I think we need to wait a little bit longer until e-commerce company has started to operate. Yeah, now it is here. We can here select to enable e-commerce sales. And here we can also set the price. I will increase a little bit to this price. Now let's advance the simulation a few days and see how it is now available from the warehouse. It is sold via our website to all the cities. For now, nothing has been sold. Probably it takes a while. Desktop computers are rather bulky. Yeah, that's not so easy to sell online. It should be easier for notebooks. So let's also check for notebooks. First of all, we will identify a good price. Notebook computer. And Eindhoven 1,400. San Francisco 1,400. Yeah, lower prices. Let's put it as 1,100 maybe. Let's try that. We will identify a warehouse which has spare capacity. This one should be good. Enable e-commerce. Oh, this did not work. And take this price. We'll check here, desktop and notebook computers. We are also selling printers, so we will also do the same for printers. First, identify a good price for printers. In Eindhoven, it's 500, 600. Let's take 500. We'll go to our one warehouse, where we, by the way, see that there's a very high demand and very little supply. We'll take care of this also later. Enable e-commerce. $501. Okay. Let's check. All of them are sold here. Yeah, so our hardware, our computer products are now sold. Nothing so far, but this will hopefully come very quickly. And we will now also, otherwise we need to lower our prices. And additionally, of course, we want to sell our software, our operating system. We have an operating system and there are two ways to sell it. One is the packaged version, to send it to the customer or to offer it on the website as a download. Yeah, to send it to the customers, this is something which will work the same as for printers or notebook computers. To directly let the customer download it from the website. This is something which will slowly grow over time. As in the year 1997, you can imagine that this was not probably not the preferred way of the consumers. Later on, of course, it will be more or less standard. So first of all, we will also, for our operating system, identify a good price. Need to find computer OS. Here it is. Selling it for 30 in Eindhoven, 33. Yeah, the price is not more than 30. Okay, good. We're kind of under pressure, competing against the other operating system. Do power. Let's go here. Enable e-commerce. And set up a price of 28. Yeah, we see here that we are around the price which the warehouse offers, so probably we need to allow a little bit more flexibility. And manage it like this. Okay, good. Now we see here that the LPOS is also provided from our warehouse, and additionally in our software company we can set it up as a download. First we need to find the software company where we develop it. So the second version is already in development, which is good. Enable e-commerce and via download sell it for the same price. Good. Now moving back to the internet company, we see now that we have the source software company, this for download, and from the warehouse. Good. Let's see whether, yeah, LPOS, this sells well, our online store. However, the other products still maybe need some time. Maybe we need to invest into marketing later. This is done now. So next, we want to grow our business. And to grow the business, first, we will identify whether we have any bottlenecks in our supply chain, limiting our production and therefore our sales in our retail stores. And I think we already saw one, which is for the printers. It seems that we cannot satisfy demand, though we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 factories. And if we look closer into where the problem lies, we see here that we have a shortage of electronic components. Though the manufacturing seems still to work, demand is higher than supply. Where we are here, electronic components. We have 2 factories. They are all operating as on highest capacity, the brown bar here. So we need to invest into a new one, duplicate farm, to add production capacity. Also, steel seems not to be perfectly available. We will check this later. Now we have a third one. Let's link it here. Hopefully the situation will improve soon with adding production capacity. We are keeping them for internal sale. Silicon we are also selling to others. We have aluminium and plastic. Both we can also sell to other companies to add revenue to our subsidiary who provide this product. For steel, as we see that it might become a bottleneck, there's one thing we can try first. So steel is provided by a seaport. The supplier is an Eindhoven seaport, and we can first purchase this in a warehouse and distribute from the warehouse to all of our factories. Sometimes this resolves our issue because the seaport does not have the capacity to distribute to so many factories, and at the same time we have a little bit of a buffer. But we cannot do it here. We need to establish a new warehouse. We will use it for other things later too. For fusion, a new warehouse, please. Where to set it up? Maybe here. One input, one storage, one output unit. Steel. Here it is. And now all the factories will switch now to our warehouse to procure steel from this warehouse. We will switch in batch for all factories from Fusion. Batch switching. And also it is needed for desktop computers. So also here we will do the same. We will in LP Corporation switch to the warehouse in batch. All factories from LP Corporation, batch switching. And This way we will try to solve our issue. If this does not work, we will need to produce steel by ourselves. This is why we have subsidiary, right? Fusion has 100 million on the bank account. Let's check if there's any debt with Fusion. Yeah, there's loan. So we will just keep it like that now, repay the loan, and afterwards invest backwards into our supply chain. CPUs is okay. Paper and DVDs is very well. Timber is also very okay. Let's keep it like this. Next, let's check for our end products. We are selling retail stores. Desktop is okay. Printer is recovering. Notebook is okay. Yeah, that's fine. Then let's next check where we are doing R&D, what product next come to our market. Yeah, for sure we are doing some more R&D on software. We find a good overview here in the corporation details, in the tech for product or tech table. And here we can navigate wherever we have an orange bar, we are selling it. Yeah, so for computer OS, for sure we are doing development, desktop computer, notebook computers, R&D running, printer R&D running, so everything fine. Looking at the technology for software and internet, we see here that computer is currently in development, and Office, we are currently developing spreadsheet technology for spreadsheet software, and that's it. And presentation. So for spreadsheet software, we are already developing the software, not only doing R&D, and this will be available in approximately 5 months. We need to remember this, that at the end of 1997, we can sell our spreadsheet software also to our local markets. Let's expand not only, as those, this creates also some synergies. Let's not only go with an Office software, go with presentation spreadsheet. Let's also develop word processor and database software so that we can further sell more Office products on our operating system. This serves two purposes. Of course, selling products gives higher revenue, but also more applications for an operating system makes the operating system more attractive for our users. Our users will be more likely to buy our operating system instead of this of our competitor. Do Power OS has a user base of 1 million, yeah, and 22 apps available. We have a user base of 1/3 of that, and 0 apps available. So not so good at the moment. Yeah, let's improve that. This means for the word processor, we also need word processing tech. Let's check where we find talents. We'll move to our headquarters. View talents, technology, word should be at the very end. So either Seoul, 380, or San Francisco. Let's go to Seoul and establish here for LP Corporation a software company. Here we use this, no, not this layout. We will use this layout. Let's look for potential headhunting opportunities. No, this is not the case, not possible. We'll hire all, start R&D for 1 year. Also already hire product manager and development team later when we did all of the R&D which is required. And we will also do this with database technology. Let's again check view talents, technology, database tech. San Francisco 100, Seattle. I think Seattle is a little bit better. Let's go to Seattle and establish another software firm. Let's see if we can do, no, cannot headhunt someone. We need to hire from the market and also here for 1 year to have the minimum requirement of 20. And we will already now hire a manager and a developer. Okay, that's it. So of the office software applications we can develop, we have all now in R&D and one very soon will be released on the market. Okay, that's it. We have, if we change back here, the view to LP Corporation, we have a lot of money now. Yeah. And at the moment we will expand our retail stores and our production capacity to sell all of our products in all markets. However, we will not need all of this funding. Yeah, therefore, we need to look into investment opportunities which also help our business, except for adding more factories and adding more retail stores. A very expensive kind of business to be bought is media firms. We are investing heavily in advertising so that our brand gets brand awareness is very high. Especially for software, this is relevant as we are currently only starting our business. And some of those advertisement expense we can also earn back by our own media companies. So therefore, let's check whether there's a media company which is which can be bought by us, as we are not allowed to set up one by ourselves as a scenario rule. We need to buy it from those existing ones which are currently on sale. We have two types of media companies. One are the traditional media companies, radio, newspaper, TV, and the other are the new emerging internet companies. So we need to balance both. Yeah, we are investing both. Microblogging, we will set up our own business. For the traditional ones, we will now look for opportunities to buy one. And for this, we will go into the firms view here. You will scroll down to media firms, firms for sale, and we will look into our markets where we will have a lot of expense. Yeah, so here's a TV station in New York and also in Seoul, a TV station. Both have high profits. This will be expensive. This one is too expensive for us actually. The other one in Seoul, also too expensive at the moment. Let's check in Seattle. Radio and newspaper. San Francisco newspaper. Eindhoven. Yeah, let's not do this now. Save more money and later we will probably buy one of those. Yeah, here we see the profits go down and so it's growing. Let's see. Okay, let's keep this in our mind and continue to expand our business. In Eindhoven, we have set up all retail stores we can and selling all of our products. Notebook, desktop, printer. San Francisco, we have 2 stores, one selling notebook and desktop PCs, one selling printers, our OS, and also desktop PCs. So this seems to be fine for now. Let's check Seattle. Seattle, we have 1 store. Here selling our operating system and what else? Printers. So we can expand here. Let's check where we have most of spare capacity. Either notebook, probably notebook with this warehouse. sell notebook computer from LP Corporation in all cities. We'll choose this warehouse to supply our retail store. Forget it. Yeah, and sales go up. Then let's check for spare capacity of desktop computers. Probably we can add factories to this one. Computers. And now distribute desktop computers from here to Seattle. This store has all places used, so we will need to set up a second store, retail store, computer store. Let's find a good place. $44. We are looking for a place where we have a lot of customer traffic. $30. $21. No space here. $37. Yeah, $44 is good. And now desktop computers. Yeah, this works. It works for now. Let's look into Seoul. We have one store in Seoul. We are selling the LPOS. Looks like the demand is quite high already. Let's add more sales capacity. LPOS. And we are selling printers, which works. For now, seems that we can sell more printers. Let's try that. Yeah, let's keep it as this for now. Yeah, the situation is now improving for printers. We also fixed an issue around electronic components. We have still a very high demand for electronic components. So for sure this will not work long time like that. Yeah, we need more production capacity. Probably by setting up a separate warehouse for that. We'll set it up. Let's put it here. And then duplicate one of those firms producing electronic components. Link to the warehouse. Which one is the new one? This one is the new one. Here they are. And now we will link all factories in need of electronic components to this new warehouse. Electronic components. This one, batch. Factory LP. Batch switching. 31 firms updated. And this will mean immediately that demand here goes down. We will now stop purchase of all of those. Now we see as demand we will link to those here. Electronic components. P.3. Now we will stop that. And we will now shift. Now let's leave it like that, right? Yeah, this we will just leave. Maybe later we use it for something else. And here we can now add even more production capacity. To improve the situation with electronic components. Yeah, I think this works. For CPUs, the situation is good. Printer recovered. Notebook is fine. Desktop PC is fine. Then let's further look into the cities. So we said this is working out. Seattle. High demand for laptop computers. Desktop PCs. I think we can sell more from pros. First desktop. First notebook. Change in plans as desktop computer needs to be expanded in terms of production capacity. And we see that we have a high demand for steel and low supply at the moment. This is not really working out. Is there another supplier for steel? Yeah, there are other suppliers too. It's lower quality, but also lower price. Do we want to rely on a competitor? Probably not. Let's produce steel by ourselves. This we will do with our Fusion Corporation. We will set up a factory. Let's set it up a little bit further away. Probably potentially next to a site where we will either mine iron ore or coal. So here in this area, this should be good. Here is also our plastic production. Set up here. Let's put it in the middle. Set up steel production. Steel consists of 2 input products. So we choose a layout with 4 purchasing units and 4 manufacturing units, as well as 1 sales unit. And we will link to iron ore. And to coal. This is from one of our competitors. Let's see how stable it is. There we have steel. Now we'll set up a warehouse to distribute steel. From ourselves. There it is. Steel we can probably also sell to other companies, yeah, if we improve our quality compared to competition. Steel is needed for many products in the game. Okay, that's it. And now let's again switch the supplier. First only for Fusion themselves. Here, only warehouses. We will take the new one. That batch. All factories are Fusion. Batch stream supply. And later on we will do the same for our main corporation for the light proton company. You need to monitor a little bit if supply of coal from our competitor, not really good. Yeah, it's already maximum demand, so let's set up a mine by ourselves for coal. This is backward integration, step by step. Here's coal. And we will now switch coal. All factories. Yeah, this is better. So let's see how it develops. We give it some time. As we are producing steel and we are also selling this to other customers, not only to ourselves. Yeah, we deactivated internal and group sale. And we will also invest into R&D. Yeah, we still have a little bit of money left. This is a semi-product, so we first need to look for talents. Here with 290. Yeah, let's do this in Eindhoven. Probably here. We can headhunt from our competitors. For new Luna and Raid group. Yeah, let's do so. So we disrupt their R&D a little bit. It's very expensive, of course, because we need to pay a bonus, but let's try it out, yeah, a little bit. We will go for steel and for 1 year. Good. Obviously, sell it, buying them out of their existing contracts with the subsidiaries, the talents, yeah, they have now a high loyalty as they are earning a lot of money with us. Yeah, this works. Let's check whether we have the same opportunities for other of our products from Fusion. No details. Products, Fusion. Yeah, we sell CPUs and we do research. We sell DVDs. We don't do research as DVDs are not, quality is not relevant for software. Electronic components. It's working out. Paper. Ah, for plastic. Yeah, we're not doing research for plastic. Silicon, steel, we just started, so we can do the same for plastic. Plastic, we have quite a few clients, but only internal ones. Doesn't matter. We will invest now into R&D. Let's check again. No, we will do it again the same way. R&D center here in Eindhoven. Let's set it up here. Again, we will headhunt from our competitors. Seems like they have very highly skilled researchers. We'll now take them away from them. Soon they will try to do this back, I think. And this time we will take plastic for 1 year. Yeah, great. That's fine. Good. CPU, still okay. This is not relevant anymore. Those electronic components, yeah, that's recovered. We see now that we have a lot in storage, so we can expand our business soon. Let's check how steel is performing. Yeah, it still needs, I think, needs some time to ramp up manufacturing. Maybe we will add a second firm already now to produce more steel. Yes, this works. Good. Now notebook is fine. Desktop is quite tense. But storage is full, yeah, so I think we can sell more. Yeah, I think we can set up another floor in a new computer store. Customer traffic 39. 33. 39. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. Let's set it up here. Desktop computer. This will slowly increase now. And I think the same is true for laptops. We only not even have half of the market share, so I think we can sell more of laptops. We incrementally increase sales to not disrupt our supply chain. Otherwise, in all markets, suddenly the availability will go down and disrupt our sales in all local markets. And this will also hurt our brand as products are not available. Yeah, like this. Okay, good. The computer OS sales should go up now as, let's check that. The software, no, I think it was. Yeah, version 2 has been just released. Yeah, so now sales go up. This is normal in the software business. We have some kind of cyclic demand. Yeah, when there's a new version, then demand has a peak, and a lot of people will buy your product. As time progresses, the latest version will get older and older and not so attractive anymore. People will rather wait for the next version to be released soon and not buy so much the older product. So therefore, the demand will peak shortly after the new version has been released, and then in the for the next version, it will peak again and go down until then. Let's check if we have. Should probably add more sales and purchasing units in each city. US. Okay, agree. Same in Seoul. New York City. Not sure where we sell. Oh, yeah, this is where we sell our operating system. Ah, yeah, okay, we have it already. Maximum. And in Eindhoven. That's probably fine. It's a very small city. And San Francisco. Last but not least. We'll also expand to more sales units to boost our sales with our new version. And what we also see is that the one factory, well, I think it's fine for now. It's not struggling yet. Maybe the output unit will struggle a little bit. The capacity utilization goes very high. E-commerce sale, by the way, is 0.5%, not much, yeah. Let's check here. We sold a few printers over our online store, our operating system, as well as 4 notebook computers. Okay, not a lot, but let's see how it goes. We are not doing marketing yet. We have a reach of only 1%, so the monthly unique visitors, not many. So I think it will take a while until this business develops. We will check now. I think we also for spreadsheets software. Oh yeah, this one is also available now. So let's set up another company to produce our spreadsheet. Software. It's now doing the packaging. We will establish a warehouse. The pricing we will change to have higher flexibility. $10. Ah, this is wrong. Good. Okay, let's now go into our retail stores and find space. Let's keep it for now. Advertisement, trading, sales. You don't expect too many sales too fast, so therefore one sales unit probably is sufficient for the start. Notebook computer has been completed. Yeah, loyalty is good, around 50. Now in San Francisco, we'll also start selling the spreadsheet software. Here we can probably directly add 2. Seems demand is quite high, which is good. Seattle. Same here. Yeah, demand does not seem to be. Here, now it's rising. So we see here now that we have a very high demand for the operating system, as the new version was just launched. Do we have space in one of our stores? No, we only have one. Selling printers and this, so we need to establish a second one. For LP Corporation, a computer store. 18, 30, 39. $21. 42. This is good. One purchasing, 2 sales units, 1 advertisement unit. There's, by the way, another way of having higher efficiency with advertisement units. Instead of blocking valuable space for advertising in our retail stores, you can also do advertising from warehouses. This can sometimes be cheaper and more efficient and easier to manage, as we have and CMO managing the advertisement. The micromanagement is not bothering us too much. However, it's blocking 1 unit in each retail store. Yeah. Here, for LPOS, sales are going up rapidly, so maybe we should add more sales units for our LPOS. First spreadsheet and then yes. Also here it takes a while until the spreadsheet software is actually bought. We see that we have already, yeah. This is fine. And still, yeah, I think this is now sufficient. This is all working fine. Let's check. I think we did an optimization with steel. If I remember right, we had a shortage in steel. And therefore we produce it now by ourselves. It recovered. So we will now also for our computer switch from the C port to our self-produced steel. You will do this in batch for all factories of LP Corporation. And this means that here there should not be any clients anymore. There are clients from other. Yeah, clients from, well, why not? Other clients buying it. That's interesting. Giving strategic agree. This reminds us, beginning of the year 1998. Beginning of the year, usually we can also increase our own salary to earn more money with our own corporation. That's interesting. What we see here is that we buy from the seaport steel and we sell it. Yeah. We buy it with the price, with cost of 1.53. We sell it 1.52, so we are not really doing profits. So we can close down the business, I guess. Does not make sense anymore. We will keep the warehouse, but we will stop purchasing it because we are only generating losses. Hopefully the current clients will buy the rest we have in stock and then the warehouse will be empty and used for something else later. Let's check again our supply chain. Notebook is fine. Desktop is also looking good. Printers is fine. CPUs. Yeah, here we see that we have a high demand for CPUs in one warehouse and others are not. So this is not very well balanced. Yeah, we have two warehouses providing CPUs with low demand and one with very, very high demand. Therefore, we will look for clients. One with higher and switch. We'll do this directly for 2. And hopefully slowly the situation here improves. It's still going down. Check another one. think this works now. Electronic components is very good. We have also more spare capacity for notebooks. Let's check in the overview for notebook computers where we still have in Eindhoven. We are not capturing all. We're not selling it all in Seoul. Let's go to Seoul. We now have a lot of cash in our bank account. Why not? Before we enter Seoul market with notebook computers, why not look into opportunities to buy a media firm to somehow invest our huge amounts of cash on our account? Firms, media firms for sale. In one of our biggest markets, we have a radio station in New York and a TV station in Seoul. This one we can actually buy. Now we have almost 1.9 billion in our bank account. This one is 1.451 billion. Let's try to buy it. I accept. Now a lot of our money has been gone down. We'll set up a very high budget for new content development to improve our rating. Let's check for the pricing. 1.91. Media firms in Seoul. 1.6. 1.4 even. Let's reduce. 1.3. And let's get another customer ourselves in Eindhoven. We will now go to our e-commerce website and link to our own media, the TV station, and buy as much as we can. In advertisement slots. And now let's move on to not only sell printers and our software, but also we will now start selling notebooks. And I think we can, right from the start, add another floor. Seoul is a huge market. This will not at all be sufficient. And the same we will do for desktop. Set up another retail store. Somewhere with a lot of customer traffic, maybe around here, 15. $39. Yeah, this looks good. And for sure we will need new factories very, very soon. We'll see now in Eindhoven where we produce everything. That soon we will need more production capacity. No, it works, still working for more. Let's anyway add more. Because as we scale our business, for sure, this will be needed. This is working for desktop PCs. Probably we run into the similar situation. We'll duplicate the firm. Add one more factory here. That's it. And let's check again our CPU situation. This recovered. This one going up. Let's produce more CPUs. And one more. Yeah, it will probably not be enough, so we will add two more actually. To not run into two huge issues. At the beginning, after setting up a new factory, the efficiency will not be as high as for the longer already existing factories, as training will lead to higher efficiency over time. Yeah, we have presentation technology being completed, so we can now sell also presentation software. We'll do this next. We're quite busy now with catching up with all the tasks and to-dos to manage and grow our business. Okay, probably this will recover soon. So let's go. Computer OS is complete. Loyalty is fine. The next version is already in production. Very good. E-commerce sales 0. Display, same situation. Core, also good. And office features, good. Spreadsheet technology, yeah, loyalty is also good. And we see now that the next version is already being developed for presentation. We will now set up the development of this product, set up new product, also presentation software. Yeah, spreadsheets also already running. OS is running, presentation is left over. We will develop this for LPOS, call it LP presentation. And in 6 months, we need to remember that. Latest in November, this will be ready for being sold. Let's see. While we have done so, we can now add not only selling LP spreadsheet software for $20. That's quite cheap. Let's check if this is justified. Product spreadsheet software. Where is it? Here we have it. 21, 23, 23. Yeah, it's justified. 20. Let's also do the same. In our software company. Also do e-commerce. This was wrong. Let's sell it for $20. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Now we also have it from software company for download. No one is downloading at the moment, but in 1998 it's probably not so common. Let's now check our different markets, how we perform with our products. This looks all fine. In San Francisco, where do we stand? Here we see the cyclic nature. Yeah, we saw a peak here when we just started to sell the first version of our computer OS. And then there was a second one, was a much higher peak, and the next one will be probably even higher too. This looks good. Desktop PC sells well. Okay. What's our market share for printer? Desktop PC almost full. In Seattle, we can sell more desktop computers. And more laptops, yeah. Probably the issue is with our supply chain. We are not producing enough. Desktop PCs is going high. Let's set up another warehouse. Duplicate firm, where do we have some space? Maybe here, around this mansion. Not so nice, yeah, to have a factory directly in front of your door. Desktop computer, set up a warehouse. Input, storage, output. New factory. That is. Now we can here switch from one client, maybe with lower demand, to the new warehouse. Try to relieve the one. Let's see how it develops for notebook here. Here we see how demand is increasing quickly. And all are full now, I think. Yes. View clients. And also here check for one with less demand. Book. And switch to another warehouse. To balance even better, yeah, our supply chain. And also for our laptops, we will now start with the next CPUs is also an issue. This one is a little bit overloaded. We'll go to a client here. And switch. And let's do that one once again. Maybe in this one. To balance this better. Okay, good. Yeah, it seems to improve. This means we can set up another cluster of factories For our notebook computers, probably we set it up here. Switch directly from the start to another factory for CPUs. Microblogging engine is complete. Very good. Look into that in a minute. Let this one first fill the storage, and now we will take care of everything which has a desktop computer. Good, just continue. Printer, good, just continue. E-commerce, very good. We now improved our website. Raise salary, raise all. Commerce core. Also here, let's also raise salary. So the loyalty goes down to 28 now. Let's raise it so it's a little bit higher, so it's not so easy to headhunt them. And we finished microblogging engine. Also raise all. And this means the technology is not now high enough that we can set up our web business. We go back to Eindhoven, directly set up an internet company. Where to place it? Probably here. We'll set it microblogging. Now we need to wait for a couple of days in the simulation until it detects that we have the required technology. Here we are. We will again set the maximum budget. So to quickly increase our reach. And we will link to our own media again to do advertisement. And for online store, we will do this again too. We will advertise on traditional media like this TV station so, but also on our microblogging website. And now we will generate some revenue very soon. And also we will improve and hopefully increase our reach. Okay, that's it. What is the situation for Fusion? Yeah, we have some money left. What's the situation with silicon? Yeah, it's fine. We have one factory producing it. It takes silica from the seaport. Why not producing it ourselves? Let's quickly check how much we earn with would earn with silica. Product details. There it is already. In Eindhoven, it's time to time it peaks to 3 million. Let's find the mine set up for Fusion. The natural resource firm, a mine, and start mining it by ourselves to increase the revenue of our subsidiary. We also can sell it to others, as we should have enough mining capacity. Here it is. Let's go back to our factory. This one. Purchasing. We now take it from our own. We will switch in batch for all factories for Fusion. Let's see whether this works. Yeah, this will soon work. So we invested a little bit of the money we had from Fusion. Now let's turn back to LP Corporation. Check again. Here we are producing notebooks. Good, and those we will sell now in our emerging markets. Let's go to Seoul. Here we are selling desktop computers. Notebook computers. So I think we can add another floor to sell notebook computers. This one was the wrong one. Let's check here. Yes, there's a lot of market share still open to be conquered. Newly established warehouse. We will also add another. No, let's first check. Desktop computer, yes, we have still also only 1/4 of market share. Let's add more sales units to sell desktop computers. We now have the technology for word processing software. First of all, raise the salary to have a little bit higher loyalty and then develop a new product, word processor for LPOS, LP Word. And the same for database technology. Raise all, new software product, database software. Again, we need to remember that it will be in 6 months' time will be available. So in November, I think we need the first time to check, and then December and January. Okay, good. That's it for now. What we can also do is to look into other opportunities to expand and extend our software business. We now already are working on all of the office software product types. And let's see what the competition is with other and the market size behind that. First of all, let's evaluate the market size, product details. For example, if we imagine probably security software, everyone needs antivirus, right? Internet security software, so why not go into that? Antivirus, product details. So we have the market size is okay, but still growing, I guess. 10 million in all cities, why not go there? We have one antivirus software in place from a competitor. Offering both here. Yeah, with high technology, internet security, but none are often offering encryption software. So why not go with encryption software? Product details. No one selling. Nowhere. Yeah, so let's invest in this one. Encryption software needs Security tech and encryption tech. Let's find the talents. Security tech will be tough, as others have also hired them. Let's check. Security tech. Yeah, this will be hard. Probably Seattle. Let's go there. Maybe we can do some headhunting. Software company. We will set it up here. Security technology. Actually, it's possible. To headhunt. Take them away from Do Power Darts, the company offering these the OS, the competitor with the OS. Security technology. Okay, 54. Probably. No. Now we are in the... okay. They're all gone. Start R&D, 1 year. Security tech, and now also encryption technology. Hopefully the situation is better. We don't need to headhunt them. Encryption technology, yeah, that's much better. New York City. We'll check whether we can headhunt one. No one is available to headhunt. Start R&D, 1 year. Team lead for product management and the team lead for development. We need later. Okay, that's done. Now let's go back. We are now reaching more and more, closer and closer. We are reaching the revenue target of 5 billion. CPU situation normalized. Software packaging is fine. Electronic components is fine. This is all good. This is good. Yeah, this one is not needed anymore. They all should switch to our other warehouse where we sell our own produced steel. For desktop computer, we are good. Printer is good. Notebook. This one's a little bit overloaded. Switch the store. Balance a little bit. This is working. We were working on expanding our business in Seoul. This has been accomplished. Laptop spreadsheet. printer. All of this is okay. Let's check in New York whether we have. For printer, we almost own the full market. For desktop, this is the same. And for laptops, notebooks. Also here, everything is fine in Eindhoven. It's okay. In San Francisco. We are probably able to sell more desktop PCs. Is this true? Not sure. Maybe this is too risky for Seattle. For sure, we can sell more. No, notebooks is not possible. Desktop PC is possible. Let's set up another retail store. Retail store, computer store. And sell more desktop computers from here. Seoul we just checked, and New York City we also checked. Yeah, so that's fine now. Let's let them all do their work. And meanwhile, we will check for all of our software products being developed at the moment. Office security. Presentation. Still takes some time. What about Word? Word processing. Go. Also takes some time. So let's just simply move on with our scenario, see how more and more money is earned by scaling our business. You also see that more is bought through our online website, online store. Numbers increase. Spreadsheet software, OS software, which is packaged. Notebooks, not really. Desktop computers, also not really. Maybe we just simply decrease the prices. Let's go here. Decrease by 10%. And the same for desktop PCs. Let's see if this works. We are now in September. And we are checking back again Seoul. Yeah, let's just simply move on. Let's see what happens. We can also check in Seattle and San Francisco if there's another media firm we can buy, a traditional media firm, as we have 600 million on our bank account, which could be invested. We will go to firms, media firms, firms for sale. In Seattle, there's a TV station. In New York City, a radio station. San Francisco, there's a radio station. Let's check for this TV station. Yeah, this we can afford, right? So in Seattle, a TV station. I pay this much, I accept. Now we also have a TV station here. We'll increase monthly budget for new content development. We need to a little bit keep an eye on our profit. Next month advertisement pricings 1.99. We are currently in Seattle. Let's check for all firms. This is too expensive. We need to reduce this to 1.6 maybe. We'll reduce a little bit the spending here to 1 million. The same also in Seoul. Where's our media station? To 1 million. This means we can also now increase our budgets. Seattle. The same here. Seattle. It takes a while, yeah, until this pays out here. We still need to improve our technology. The top technology is 200. We are with 28. And we also, you only have a reach of 1%. Yeah, so this takes a while until we generate enough revenue so that this business makes sense. However, at least all the advertisement goes into our own pocket now, which is associated with this company. Let's move on with the simulation. We're in September. In October. I think presentation will be soon be available. Then we can sell it as a software. Here it is. Agree. Just finished. Presentation software. We will now go to the city of Eindhoven and expand production. Factory. Right here. Presentation, version 1. Here it goes into sales. We'll set a low price. 12. Input, storage, output. There it is, and now we'll sell it in all cities. Here's no space left. Here's some space left. Probably this will go up soon. Presentation software. Now in San Francisco, the same. Let's find a store where we have some space. Here. Also presentation software. In Seattle. And the same in Seoul. This is Computer OS. And now we will go to here. This looks good still. There's a very high demand on this one factory. I think we need to switch in one of the clients. Or just add more factories. Book computer. No, this is wrong. Go to this client and switch another warehouse. This one. Yeah, this works. We go back to Eindhoven. Here we will further expand production capacity. Yeah, now it's working. Let's see in Seoul where we stand with on the laptop market. I think we can still sell a little bit more. Do we have somewhere space? No, not this one. Also not this one. Another store is needed. $21, $21, $30, $30, $55, but this is very close. Yeah, let's take another spot. $18, $30, $24, $32. Yeah, let's pick this one. Okay, good. We're at the beginning of the year. This reminds us that we can again check our own salary. No. Our annual salary is now 100. Okay, at the moment our performance seems not to be so good that we can set a higher salary. We are increasing. Presentation software is good. All is working fine. Our supply chain looks good. Fusion has still some money. You can check whether we can expand the business of Fusion. So I think what we are at the moment, yeah, I think this does not make sense, yeah, to also set an iron ore mine. This does not make sense. Demand is not high enough. I think we will leave it for now like this. Do we have other clients for, yeah, for timber? I think we just leave it for now. We probably pay back some debt. Let's go into our financial actions. Borrow, repay. Can repay everything. Repay, no loan anymore in any of our companies. Yeah, good. And let's continue like that. Probably another software is available to be sold. Let's check in our corporate details. We also have database technology. Let's go there. Yeah, it's available. This means we can now also in Eindhoven set up a factory to produce database software. Let's set it up here. Database. There it is. There's our database software. Let's find slots where we can sell it. Probably the let's check, yeah. Whether it is sufficient to have one sales unit. Probably it's sufficient for Eindhoven. We'll go into the other cities now. San Francisco. Presentation software sells very well. Add another purchasing and sales. Presentation software, yes. Like that. And I think we need to set up a new store. Yes, we can do that. LP Corporation, new retail store. 33. 27. 45. Yeah, this is good. Purchasing, 2 sales units, 1 advertisement unit. And link it with database. And the same in Seattle. Do we have space somewhere? No, not really. Also here we need to set up another computer store. 36. 30. 18. Let's take this one. database. And in Soul, our presentation software says very, very good. I think we can sell more presentation software. And of course, database software. That's working out. Let's go to New York City. Spreadsheet software. We can sell more probably. Latest with the next version. Where do we sell? Need to find the store where we sell presentation software. Seems like we are not selling it here, right? Is this true? Presentation software. Yes, this is true. So we need to set up a new retail store. Find a good spot. Maybe here. Database, software, and presentation software. Of course, we also want to sell this. I think the demand for presentation software will be very high now. This means we can check whether I think we need to restructure this a little bit. And switch stop purchase. And switch to another warehouse. Set it up here. But no. Input, storage, output. This one is now for database. We'll buy it from the factory. And all should now switch to this one. Batch. Batch switching, 5, probably. And then here. And now link this, we clear the stock. Clear stock, clear. Duplicate firm. Link to presentation software. Let's see if this works better. By POS, everything is fine for now. Yeah, this restructuring was successful. Our presentation software is sold very well. We also have word processing. I think this is also finished. Let's check. No technology. Where do we have word? Here. Go. Yeah, it's available. So this means another factory needed. Factory, large one. Word. There it is. Input, storage, output. Same for Word. There we have it. Now let's move into our stores. Yeah, this one is full now. This one is full too. We need to... let's check. Probably we can repurpose something. The notebook market is not running so well at the moment. It's okay. Desktop PC. Printer market. Let's establish another store. We will soon have more software to be sold here in the city, so I think this makes sense. And here, 56. Why not squeeze it in here? Purchase, sales, advertisement. A word from our warehouse. Before we take care, we first expand. This is database. Yeah, this is Word. Our software products, unfortunately, have a not so high brand rating, though we have a not high brand awareness. Our loyalty is quite low. The reason is that we have such often low quality. This is where it makes sense to have the range brand. Yeah? Otherwise, we would hurt off our other brands with the other product classes. This is not the case now, so it does not matter too much. However, we need to keep an eye on that. This is presentation and database. Soon our technology and our products will be of higher quality. Try to catch up with our competitors. This is for Seoul. Now let's check in New York. this works now. And let's check. Computer OS input is ready. Okay, good. So next Computer OS version is already going. Display, also good. Core, looks good. Office features, looks good. Spreadsheet technology, yeah, looks good. Presentation looks good. Yeah, that's it. Computer OS. What are we selling on our online marketplaces? We adjust a little bit our marketing budgets. E-commerce, now we sell at least for almost all, not much, but for all products. We have spreadsheet and presentation, so database, Word is still missing. Let's check for the prices, product details, database, software. Eindhoven, we sell it for 200. 200. 200. Database, software, e-commerce. Confirm. 50. Yes, we have it now. Yeah, selling right away. And Word has been also added. This seems to work. Now we also can add them as download, so this is not working yet. Word, selling with 90 and 200 database. Database technology, go there. 190. Now also in Eindhoven, let's check. First of all, let's check what we are selling for 90. Let's go to our software company, enable e-commerce, sell it by download for 80. Let's see if this works. Some downloads are coming. OS and spreadsheet is not really working. Interesting. So let's decrease the price a little bit. And here we will also decrease it. We see here now the revenue is starting to increase slowly, and even the profits come out for us. So hopefully very soon we'll be improving. Also here we have now a reach of 3%. Soon, hopefully this will improve. Another R&D projects completed. Desktop computer, raise the salaries for printers. We'll also raise the salaries. What about e-commerce? This is fine. UI is also fine. And microblogging, also good. Good, a lot of things happened now. Let's check for encryption technology. What is the schedule here? Auto merged into security tech. And encryption technology. Go. Yeah, it's almost done. Soon we will develop our first encryption application. Meanwhile, let's check how we sell. All of this is so good. What about the TV station we just had? Yeah, decent profits. Yeah, that's fine. I think we have bought one. Another firm somewhere. I need to remember. Media firms, LP Corporation, Seattle, Go. Yeah, although this one is good. Very good. Okay, now let's check our supply chain, not only for CPUs, but also desktop PCs. Little bit fluctuating now. Notebooks, yeah, it's good. Yeah, everything looks good now. Now we need to pay attention. In the year 2000, things change. In the year 2000, we will find out that we can also do research on the tablet computer and invent the technology. So we need to pay attention to that. Meanwhile, we let the simulation run a little bit. We return back to 1 billion operating profit. We move closer to the 5 billion target now. Yeah, word processor. Good, we are already progressing. Database, also good. We are moving on. We have a lot of money on our account. Let's check where to invest. Security technology is complete. The encryption technology is complete. So we can now develop a software product for LPOS. That is in 6 months, so beginning of the year 2000, it will be ready. Good. Let's check whether we can buy another media firm. Media firms for sale. We have one in Seoul and one in Seattle. What about San Francisco radio station? New York City, this will be very expensive, right? 2 TV stations. Okay, this is cheap. Yeah, prices have been going down. This is not generating any profits at the moment. Why not buy it? And better managed than the government. Next month advertisement. Let's see the prices in New York. Yeah, at least 1615 maybe. Yeah, like this. And now we will also start to advertise through our own firms. Link Media. Just bought one. New York. Like this. And for our website. Link Media. New York City. Yeah, like this. Okay, let's continue. And while we are developing the encryption software, let's check for internet security and antivirus if there's an opportunity. Probably it's already very high. Very intense. Internet security, antivirus could be, though the technology is very high, it's just one. Well, why not? Antivirus, let's go there. View talents. Let's find those who can develop the product. Maybe in Seoul. We need for LP software company. Probably here. This one. The one to headhunt. Start R&D, 1 year. Next product will be antivirus. Let's move on. Let's check in Seoul if we, yeah, notebook is fine. Desktop, there might be opportunities. Notebook, printer, computer OS. Maybe we can sell more desktop PCs. No, it's not very profitable. Let's leave it like that. No. And in Seattle, what was the situation? We see that sometimes the revenue goes down due to the high competition. As competitors enter the market and leave the market, price will fluctuate a little bit. Yeah, we will simply let. I want to buy a product of printer. Forget it. Yeah, now slowly numbers are increasing. So we have media firms now in almost all cities. We have one in Seoul, in New York, and one in Seattle, but none in San Francisco. Let's check if there's radio station. What does it cost? It's a little bit expensive. No. Let's continue. Yeah, here we see the effect of the cyclic demand. Yeah, so now demand is almost zero. Let's switch. Almost zero because we are waiting for the next version, and then again it will peak. Everything working out for the moment. With the new versions, our revenue will definitely go up quickly. We're just checking while nothing happens. Printer, forget it. Not selling it. Notebook has very high demand. R&D of notebook is complete. Yeah, we leave it like that. Agree. We are reaching closer to our target. Yeah, now as the software sells good with the most recent versions. Okay, now increasing our revenue and also our profits. Software is very profitable. Production cost is almost zero for packaging or for providing downloads. However, of course, the development costs money. So we are now in the year 2000 in January. We can now check again our salary. It has been set to 100. Now it is 144 million. Okay, good. We have a lot of money now on our bank account. And we must definitely do something which is very important. We must do research on tablet computer. If we don't do it, then we will slowly lose market share because people will switch from notebook and desktop computers to tablet computers. Now we will set up and first find the talents for computer. Maybe we should do it in Eindhoven or in Seattle. Seattle. Go to Seattle, set up an R&D center. Probably here. Product R&D. No one we can headhunt. Hire all. New product, tablet computer. 1.7 years. So it will take a while until it's invented. Agree. Yeah, we are just waiting our company to scale. Beginning of the year, we need to remember that we have now encryption software ready, probably. Let's look, go there. Yes, we have the first version. This means we will go back to Eindhoven and set up the production accordingly. Factory. Let's set it up here. Encryption, version 1. Forget it. Here it is. Input, storage, output. First of all, set a low price, probably $6. Then to encryption. $12, and now we'll sell it in our stores. This one is full. Here we have space. Purchase, sale. I think we are the first ones to sell it. We will do this now in all cities. No space here. Also here. Also the first one in San Francisco. I think we are the first on the market with encryption software, which is not too bad. And also in Seoul, we will set it up. All full. Also full. No space in any store. Can't be the case. But it's actually the case, okay? This means we will set up a new store. Retail store, computer store. 18 is not good enough for us. 27, 42. Encryption software. Good. Do we have something else we want to sell? I think maybe laptop, yeah. Laptops. We can sell more laptops in this city. More notebook computers. Notebook. Okay, good. Encryption software. Yep. Works. And the same in New York. No space here. Okay, here we can sell it. Encryption software, yes. Okay, good. And then we said we can probably buy another media firm. try firms, media firms. We have in Seoul, New York City, Seattle, none in San Francisco. The newspaper publisher. Or the radio station. Yeah, we will buy the radio station. Invest a little bit more in new content. Next month 2.0. We need to directly check for all. Yeah, this is too much. We need to go to 170. Yeah. And we will also advertise through our own companies. Of course. San Francisco. Let's check. So revenue is increasing and profits is coming soon. Also, reach is increasing a lot now, which is really good. Also, our technology has advanced a lot so that we are catching up with the top technology. We have the top technology at the moment. This is good. Let's check for microblotting. We are slowly catching up, but it will take time. Reach is 10% now. And we will now go into profitable area, yes. So a lot of technology has been completed at the same time now. Let's check presentation technology. This is good. OS display. I think we should increase the salary. Computer OS core. Yeah, we need to increase the salary. Office features. Yeah, this is very critical. This is needed in all Office products. Spreadsheet technology. Also here we increase the salary. Presentation technology. Raise. What's this? I want to see it again. Presentation software we are not selling. Okay. While download. Let's check whether our pricing is still correct. In e-commerce. For spreadsheet. Soon the new versions in 6 months will come, and then this will boost again our sales. Yeah, and we are reaching closer and closer to the 5 billion goal. What about antivirus? Where do we stand? Antivirus almost done. Let's check everything. Desktop computer, yeah, it's good. Printer, it's good. E-commerce. Raise salary. E-commerce UI, raise salary. Microblogging, also raise salary now. Okay, and we can go on. You can also look for an opportunity to take over a media firm from Eindhoven, the last city where we don't have a traditional media firm for sales. The newspaper publisher. 2 point. This is probably a lot. Ah, yeah, okay. It's a good price already. And we can now add this to our marketing. Link Media, Eindhoven. And also here, Link Media, Eindhoven. Okay, and continue. Probably we are already there to very close to our goal. Word and database has been completed. Word, we raise salary. Database, yeah, also raise salary. Now encryption has also been completed. This is good. Security. Encryption technology is also good. The next version will come soon. Antivirus will also be ready very quickly. Let's see whether this is antivirus. There we are. Now we can do a new product, antivirus software for LPOS. We need to raise the salary to not lose them. And in 6 months, beginning of next year, we have it. There's one more in the product class of computer security, this internet security. Not sure if we should enter this market. We see here very high competitors. But also for the others, why not? Let's try it. Let's try to enter this market too. Internet security, you will first check for talents. Technology, internet security. Maybe San Francisco. Yeah, San Francisco. We'll establish a software company. Here. No one to headhunt, so we will recruit them from the market. 1 year. And in 1 year's time, we will be ready. And now we achieved the main goal. We emerge into digital marketplaces. Congratulations. Outstanding work. Your strategic vision and digital innovation have transformed your corporation into a dominant force in the technology world. This exceptional milestone cements your corporation's leadership in the technology and digital world. It is your choice now to expand into the business of communication devices and grow your company. So what we can do until the challenge game is completed in the year 2007, we can now also produce communication devices. Get rewards now. Congratulations once again. We can check our score, our personal wealth, which comes from increase in stock price, and our salary we paid, the value of the company, the dominated industries, and the dominated products, all lead to 3,700 points. So before we end our session today, let's quickly have a look in what are the options to continue until the end of the challenge game. All goals have been achieved. However, we can still grow our company. And what can be then done is that we also emerge into the mobile phone market, the communication devices. And this is a very interesting product class, as we need to do some subsequent research to get to the current level of technology. The mobile phone for sure is quite old and possibly in the year 2000 not so attractive anymore. Camera phones are probably going well at the moment. Let's check. Here we see that for mobile phones, the market in all cities has declined rapidly because people prefer now the camera phone. The camera phone is increasing in revenue, and we have some competitors offering the camera phone with an acceptable quality, but why not enter the market with a very cheap device? First of all, camera phone needs to be invented, and then next one would be smartphone, which is not known yet, and I think at the moment cannot be invented. And afterwards, HUD glasses can be researched as next. Yeah, so it's building up on each other. This means we need to start with camera phone, then smartphone, and so on to catch up. This is the interesting part here. Also, tablet computers is relevant now for the product class of computer. Yeah, to not lose market dominance. And for software, simply we can continue to grow into the new products and grow the market, grow our knowledge, technology, and development, and therefore sell more of software products which are very profitable. This was the session for today. Maybe we do another extension of the challenge game and also complete the number of years we have for our challenge game. Let's see, but for now we have seen how we can reach all of the 3 subsequent goals of this challenge game. Thank you for watching.